From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
Check out these good-looking students, and Aaron as well. He's in the middle of it. We went up to Caney, Kansas. Basically, Aaron went up to Caney, Kansas. Spoke about meteorology to the elementary and then to the middle and high school. The high school's on the right side. And so, again, thanks to Aaron for being there. Thanks to the Caney, Kansas students for just hanging out there and hopefully learning a lot about meteorology. And Stacia was yesterday up in Coffeyville, Kansas, and was speaking to the Rotary up there. So again, had the opportunity to be in our southeast Kansas counties. One place we didn't want to be would be in the Texas Panhandle counties. This has turned into a bigger deal than a lot of people really thought. A lot of damage has occurred in the last 48 hours. Eastern Oklahoma ended up with about 1,600 acres burned during the time period that about over 100,000 acres burned in western Oklahoma. But now, new data coming in is estimating, based on what they're seeing, 1 million acres or more. So that's like a little over 3 Tulsa counties that are totally burnt. And that is saying something. There's still fires all around. So that means there's still going to be fires going on because it's still growing, even though the winds aren't that strong. Now, the cold front that came through really messed things up last night for them because that was strong west winds of 50 miles an hour, then a strong north winds of 40 to 50 miles an hour. This was last night. We hit 45, still 75 in Dallas, 76 at Memphis, 73 in Nashville. Tonight, that cold air is much further south, so we're 30 degrees to 40 degrees colder in several areas. That has made it down to New Orleans and all the way down to South Texas and into northern Old Mexico. That gives you an idea how powerful this air mass is. The real cold air now is mainly up to the north and to the east, and that's where the main part of this storm system is wrapped up in some snow and kind of blizzardy type conditions there. Red flag fire warnings to our north for fire potential for tomorrow. There's another storm out to the west. We're watching this storm system that's back into portions of Arizona. This is just flaring up some rain. This is going to track across our area and eventually give us some cold showers, maybe some sleet tomorrow night. As far as looking back at February, we were going to be the warmest February ever until today. That kind of messed that up. And then tomorrow, as we end the month, that's also going to knock us down a little bit. Today's high of 45. On the 17th, it was 35. So we only had a couple of days for the entire month that were actually near or below normal. Everything else is just blown up, much warmer than normal. So we're going to end up probably between 3rd and 5th warmest all time. That's still saying something. Around Tulsa tonight, it is quiet. It's 37 degrees. And the dew point's at 15, which means the air is extremely dry. There's hardly any breeze at all. We have some high clouds, creating a little bit of a blanket effect, but we're hanging around freezing right now. But if we kill a bug or two, I'm okay with that. As far as tomorrow morning's concerned, we'll have a little bit more clearing up to the north, so you guys will be a little bit colder in the 20s. And then to the south, if you want to call it warmer, we'll be in the low 30s. That's not saying a whole lot. Then tomorrow afternoon, that storm system I was just showing you, it was down far west Texas and also into Arizona, start giving us some moisture. So it's going to be cold. We'll be at around 50 or so before it, 50s if you're north, but where it's raining, temperatures will drop quickly. This probably isn't even cold enough. I think some of our models saying we'll drop in the 30s and some of that cold rain. And then that rain could be mixed with some sleet. And so that could be a mess like tomorrow evening. It's not going to do much. It's just going to be enough to be a very inconvenient mess and kind of a nuisance. Temperatures will be in the 30s on Friday morning, and then Friday afternoon we'll get some sun in here, and south winds return in 60s. Unfortunately, the fire danger is going way up. We'll be in the upper 70s to near 80 on Saturday and Sunday. That goes for the entire state, so that's one thing we'll have to watch. Our chances of precipitation are higher. We went up just a little bit based on some new data to 40%. That's mainly for late tomorrow and tomorrow evening. All right. Might have to grab a coat again tomorrow morning, and it is going to be kind of just plain old cold day, basically gray. Clouds really thicken up in the afternoon, and temperatures struggling. In fact, if anything, will fall off. And once the rain starts, if we do get the rain, it could drop into the 30s, mid to upper 30s, and then some sleet. And then it gets warmer, and then it gets really warm for the weekend. And then you just, as we say, it's just Oklahoma. We get another front coming in sometime on Monday night and Tuesday with a shower, and then knocking us possibly back down the 50s for a little bit. But it is the season for ups and downs. And